Okay, so hello everyone. It's been a long time since I've last uploaded a YouTube video. It was about anatomy and physiology, and unsurprisingly, we are back discussing anatomy and physiology again, but now we are focused on creating an HTML reviewer which you can access online and offline. Okay, I'll show you in a minute, but here are the files. Here are the links for the files that I have created, of course with the help of AI, but it took me weeks in order to complete this project. You have to keep in mind I don't have any coding experience. I just have multiple prompts that are coordinating to one another, improving the user interface. Okay, so I don't have any background in coding whatsoever, but I've tried to learn it in the last couple of days, and this is the result. Alright, so let's first see the web links. These websites that I have created are actually hosted by GitHub, which can never be deleted. As long as you have this link, you can open these files or programs that I've created. So for example, let's open the first one. Alright, so this version of mine is not hosted by your devices, meaning to say it is hosted by GitHub. Its data are coming from the GitHub, so it doesn't use any of your machinery, your RAM, your CPU whatsoever. And also, what's good about this is that this version contains no images. So if you're the type of person who doesn't want images, then this is for you. So you may ask, why haven't I uploaded a version that has images? Well, it's too large. The file size is too large because you're converting an image URL into base64, which takes up too much space because you're converting every pixel into a code, right? So that's one of the cons that we have. So let me show you the base64, right? Just for you to see the complexity of what I'm talking about, right? So here, when we're converting pixel by pixel, for example, this is one image and it never ends. That's what happens when you convert a URL into base64. Okay, so don't quote me on this, but these are the knowledge that I've gathered studying HTML for the past, I don't know, 72 hours. Okay, now going back, we have the whole book. This is actually medicine level, right? So the concepts here are more deeper than what you would expect. I actually have one for tertiary. Where is it? The tertiary one is here. Yeah, this is the tertiary, the college level, and this is the medicine level. I will put the link down in the description below for you to explore the different websites that I have created, as well as the files, so you can run it offline if you want to, so you can run the other files that have images, or if you want, you can create your own with the use of my editing tool, my composer tool. I have created a composer software in which you can create your own reviewer. Just edit a few. Here, let me show you. And then we have, let me just find it. Wait, desktop. Version 2. Yeah, so here I have created this software in order for you to edit things, right? If you want to edit chapter 1, chapter 2, or if you want to create your new reviewer that is not about anatomy and physiology, you can just delete everything, right? You can just remove everything, delete everything, yeah, and just do that. And you can add images, you can drop, you can copy and paste, do whatever you want. And we also have some effects, some warning box, for example, yeah, which you can remove. And then we can add some sticky note. Hi, my name is Anaphy. Alright, wait. Here, sticky note, example. Hi, my name is Raz. Alright. The sticky note should be isolated. Right, let me show you. Effects, sticky note, and then yeah. Hi, my name is Raz. Then delete the W. So yeah, there are so many things that you need to work around here. Alright. So for example, we have a web, okay, and you want to copy this. Let's copy image. Right, so you want to paste it in between systemic and regional. You just want to click here at the end of this period, and then click the insert image, Control V or paste, and then here you go. You have added an image. Okay, another feature that I have, the gradient banner, success box, anything you want. And also a comparison table if you want to compare things, for example RNA and DNA, double helix, single strand, etc. And also if you want to have a flashcard, let's say gross anatomy, yeah. Okay, so considering the changes that we've had, which is very significant, how do we use it? Well, you just click the download button and then open it. Then here you go. You have your edited file, which also works as intended. But I plan to do more changes for that editor. I think a better software would have multiple features. The effects are still lacking. I need to add more to this. But yeah, if you want the current version, I can give it to you down in the description. Anyways, let's continue with the overview of the reviewer. It contains the entire book of the medicine level anatomy and physiology. As you can see, if I enter the muscular system, the blood, the respiratory system, everything is contained here. Okay, so we can actually reveal this. If you want to read everything, just open it, and every certain closable text box are now open, and then each chapter has its own quizzes, right? So if, for example, if I want to have a quiz on nutrition and metabolism, I can just click this quiz below and then have my easy, medium, or hard. I prefer the easy mode first and then work my way up to the medium and hard, but it's up to you, right? So yeah, every topic that is present in the book are condensed. So I've specifically instructed the model. The model was the Opus 5 Fable, I think. So I've instructed it to retain 66%, right? 66% of the total word count, right? So 66% is enough to convey certain concepts that are deep, but it's not that wordy, right? For example, merula, blastocysts, and trophoblasts are present here, but if you look at it under the book, right? If you look at the book's content, this would be filling up the space from here to there. So it's a large transition. So this is made primarily for precision and efficiency in studying. It is not a standalone reviewer, but it's a thing that you need to do as a supplemental version of your studying session. And plus, you get a final mastery quiz, which is very beneficial. Alright, so let's test out the different features that it has. Let me close the tab first. Alright, so let's reveal everything and then use a different theme. For example, I want the matcha theme or the Candyland theme. Personally, I like the iOS theme, but I also like the preset one. The eye candy is actually good. Pencil rot, the 1800s, anything that you want, just to please your eyes and be entertained with your study session. I like the preset one and the customizable one. What I like to do is the background, I set it to full white. That way it's more pleasing to the eyes. You can make it green, black, and so forth. Yeah. So let's begin with the quiz. Let's just try the quiz. Out of 50 on the medical level. Easy mode. That's only the easy mode, and I've got. Oh my god. So yeah, and for the record, I haven't got enough sleep. Okay, so that's the quiz that we have. We also have the medium mode and the hard mode. Right. So going back, we have the editor mode. I've already shown that to you, and then we have the tertiary level. So under the tertiary level, this is a bit basic. So let's reveal. If you want to study this, or if you are currently under the college level, this is the one that I would recommend to cut the complexities that we have.